the end of the school assembly, and Matthew McLeod and Larry Sitachinley set up the nets to practice their serves. For the furthest, they traveled to represent their small Beaufort Delta community of Aklavik.
We heard about the NAIG tryouts, and it sounded exciting to go out of town to do other stuff that we love. We always like to play sports or go out on the land.
Us were the only ones from the Beaufort Delta
yeah.
selected.
It's pretty exciting. I never traveled like right that far. Halifax, that would be the furthest I traveled.
The Gwich'in and Inuvialuit community of under 550 people, Aklavik is a 2-hour commute to Inuvik through the winding channels of the Mackenzie River by boat or ice road or small airstrip. As many of the communities within the region, it becomes isolated during the spring and early winter during breakup and freeze-up. Out of the 16 games featured at the North American Indigenous Games, the teens chose volleyball.
It stuck out to me from the other sports. There's a lot of movement in the sport.
Volleyball is probably close to my favorite sports because it's active. A lot of people play it. Tournaments always happen. And it's just a fun game to play.
For the outgoing Moose Kerr School principal who's offered to help with some coaching, he sees this as a long time coming because of their dedication.
Matthew and Larry have worked very hard. They're enthusiastic. Their character is shining all the time. They're very helpful. They're at school every day. It's the attitude that makes the difference. And I think if they can combine that athleticism with their attitude, they're going to go a long way.
With well over $1,000 for one flight to the N.W.T capital, the community steps up to help raise funds for them to go, including $800 to practice beforehand with the full N.W.T team in Yellowknife.
It's good to see them, good youth, have that chance to participate in activities like this, and keep doing what you're doing, keep being yourself, keep presenting your cultures and your values out there, and it's gonna go a long ways.
The teens say they find well-being through sports and being out in the land. And it's paying off, as for Matthew's spring regional skidoo race placings and feature in a studio album to be released at the end of the month of the song named after the community's motto, Never Say Die.
It's a small community, so we'd always try to find places to go or something to do around here. We'd always be with our friends. Don't let other people bring you down when you're trying to do new things, like different sports that you're trying to get better at. Just cancel them out of your thoughts and do your best at what you're doing.
Volleyball tournaments start in Halifax on July 17th. Carly Schogner, APTN National News, Aklavik.